Alright, recording has started. Welcome back, everyone, to the fucking finale of Danganronpa V3, Chapter 6. After a long, goddamn, unnecessary delay, we're gonna get back into his shit. We're gonna finish up the rest of the game. We're gonna long haul the crap out of this goddamn fucking game. So, recap. What happened last time? Kokichi Oma died. Good start. I like it. 2. Kaito Momata ended up dying because of, like, an incurable cough that the rest of the world had, caused by meteors or something. I don't know why it ended up happening like that, but we're sure to find out more about it throughout the end of this chapter. It was really sad, really emotional, actually. Kaito definitely not deserved to die. Kokichi definitely did, but, that's how this game goes, yo. Pulls at the fucking heartstrings. Pulls at the goddamn heartstrings, which, yeah, hopefully Chapter 6, ends up being as emotional, too. Maybe I'll cry again. Wouldn't that be great? Anyway. But, yeah. Kaito ended up dying. He had an incurable cough, aka Despair AIDS, as I'm going to dub it. Yeah, he, along with everyone else, had Despair AIDS, which the only ones who were immune were these 16 students who got sent to this school. Or rather, yeah, the 16 of us survivors who then ended up playing this killing game. After the trial, Kibo, all these K names, Kibo ended up going a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because his Ahoji got clipped off. And is now, really fucking awesome, actually. He had, like, he decked himself out with all of these enhancements, giant robot guns and shit, rocket punches, and the like, and is starting to blow up the goddamn school that causes all this pain and misery. Which, good on him for doing that, however, we're all getting caught in the crossfire. Then Monokuma and his stupid 5 little kids that for some reason are still alive and don't contribute anything to the story, are now fighting him, so it's up to Shuichi. Oh yeah, Samuki's super plain and really boring and really hasn't done anything yet for some reason. Himiko, drugs and shit. And then Maki, do you want to die, bitch? All of us to finally just solve all the mysteries of this game. All the mysteries pertaining to Hope's Peak, potentially, like, you know, who the mastermind is. Rantaro, boo-boo, avenge him finally. And on to avenge all of our dead friends. Before dawn strikes, we need to just find out what all of the secrets that lie within the school are, and just really, yeah, just avenge our friends. While this rockin' soundtrack is, of course, going on, too, in the background. Apparently, it's also timed, which, yeah, considering Kibo and the other robots are all duking it out, yeah, hopefully we don't just have random explosions going on like a Michael Bay film or whatever. And then, yeah, like, it's sure to be a long one, because that's how Chapter 6 goes. Lots of revelations, lots of different devious plots and stuff to be revealed, etc., etc. My thoughts on what's potentially going to happen. Well, the survivor pool at the moment is in line with Danganronpa 2's. We have 5 survivors at the moment, but that's not to say that we still won't potentially lose any more. I'm actually expecting us to probably end up losing more characters, because that's how this game sort of has been progressing so far. Just like, no, it's fucking Danganronpa for some reason has been going more and more, like, upscaling its sort of like line of nihilism in a way. Like, each game becomes more and more like, you know, it upgrades the feelings of like pointlessness, or like just making it seem like, hey, you know, everything doesn't matter. Killing game doesn't matter. Komeda? Did someone say random explosions, man? Get out of here, ultimate sexual offender. Or that's Territory, I don't know. But just the way that the tone of this game has been going, and just the way I've seen some of my friends and stuff have been reacting to the game, I'm not expecting a good ending for this fucking game. Like, I don't know if that pertains to everyone dying, whether from, like, you know, Monokuma killing them all, then rolling around with a blood orgy, and, like, you know, along with all of his kids, or if we all just end up dying of Despair AIDS, or, like, there are some survivors, just everyone else just dies of, like, pointlessness, or Kokichi ends up being alive and he just starts... The ending is just 10 minutes of Kokichi masturbating in your face, like, oh god, that's killing me. I've been inflicted of Despair AIDS! No! Damn you, Kokichi. He was fucking Patient X. Well, so, anyway. The other random thoughts that I've had, too, is like, in the downtime between my last session and now. Of our remaining 5 characters, this is assuming that the mastermind is going to be amongst, like, it could either be a third party, like, I don't want it to be fucking Junko a third goddamn, or rather, a fourth goddamn time. Really? Just, like, I've had enough of Junko myself. I don't know how everyone else feels about Ganondorf with boobs, but I don't want her to show up again. But I won't rule it out, because, hey, it's Danganronpa. They will find a way. They will find a way, hug me, brother. If it were to be one of the people amongst our remaining survivor pool, though, the most obvious, or, like, the one who seems the most suspicious at the moment is the one with the least amount of suspicion, I would say, which would be Tsumugi Shirogane, because, well, like I mentioned before, she hasn't done jack shit! Like, she keeps, like, you know, she keeps referring to herself as plain. She doesn't do, like, you know, she keeps referring to herself as plain. She has had no real impact, and, like, you know, hasn't really done anything in the story at the moment, and just the fact that she's still around might, of course, point to her to potentially being an evil mastermind. There's a lot of holes with that theory, though. I mean, what sense does that make at this point in the game? To, like, is it possible that I think I had this thought before too, where, like, is it possible that because of all the different flashback lights, she had no idea that she was the mastermind at one point, until she got one flashback light that reminded her that she's actually evil? 3, maybe she was just doing it for funsies. I don't know, that's always a fun villain trope, ain't it? But, yeah, like, at the moment it seems like it would be Tsumugi, but that doesn't, of course, rule out Kibo and Himiko as well. Well, Kibo I don't think it would make sense at this point, especially considering how much effort he's putting into destroying the goddamn school. Himiko, again, considering she had that whole, like, not so much redemption as it is, like, you know, just, like, character development with Tenko, with all, like, you know, all of the Tenko Angie crap. I, again, don't really see her. Doesn't make sense for her to be the mastermind either. But then, again, that's, of course, assuming that the mastermind will be one of us 5. Another thought on Tsumugi as well that I just came to, like, maybe think of too is the whole Cospox thing. Like, it explicitly made it a point to pinpoint that Tsumugi can, like, you know, for quote, only cosplay as fictional characters. Tsumugi can only cosplay as fictional characters, but, like, that's, like, you know, real people are, like, out of the question. But that's also assuming that, well, no, this is, like, what if she can only cosplay as fictional characters, but the persona, like, what if Tsumugi Shirogane herself, that identity is also, quote-unquote, fictional, which would fall in line with the whole Cospox thing. Like, it could be some third party, like Runtaro in a dress, dressing up as Tsumugi Shirogane. Shirogane doesn't exist. She was always Junko this whole fucking time. Who would have thought? But yeah, like, could only dress up as fictional characters, which, I mean, that's not to say Tsumugi yourself isn't, like, a quote-unquote fictional character. And yes, by the way, all these people are real and you're all your best friends. So, that's a random thing. I really hope that Tsumugi doesn't end up being the mastermind, because, I mean, really, I mean, the survivor pool we have still remaining is, honestly, pretty okay. Like, a lot of them would have been my first choices, and in retrospect, they are a lot of, like, people I would, you know, kind of expect to be survivors. Like, you got, of course, Shuichi and Maki, best friends forever. And then, yeah, I knew, like, at least, like, for Himiko, Tenkyo, and Angie, one of them, like, would end up being a survivor. Like, my radar was off with Tenko, but, like, it makes more sense now for Himiko to get that character development, quote-unquote. Kibo was, I mean, he has sort of main character written all over him, so that works out. And then Tsumugi is, like, at the moment, nothing. Hopefully she's not evil, but honestly, I don't know if I would prefer her to be evil or to be just stupid, like, the quote-unquote, the idiot of the game. Like, the Hagakure, the Kazuichi of the game. I just want her to do something, goddammit, but hey. So, yeah, with all that out of the way, like I said before, we're going to be continuing with Chapter 6. We're going all the way, hopefully all the way to the end of the chapter today. We're going to long haul the shit out of it, continuing from where we left off, after all the explosions, after everything has been done, after, like, more than half of the goddamn cast is now dead. We're going to avenge Well, the bulk of them, except for Angie, Korokio, Kokichi, and yeah, just hopefully solve all the mysteries and not get sad and cry. Get out of here, bowl of onions. Let's go. All right. Aw, geez, Kaede's titties, they torment me so. We ran to the entrance hall trying to escape the battle that was unfolding. Also, I got my new capture cards. Hopefully nothing craps out on me. Things have suddenly become really bad. Just like a Michael Bay film. And I'm not just talking about the critical reception. So the robot uprising finally happened. It's what I always feared, but hey, then again, I see robots everywhere. Oh yeah, I miss this shit. I never expected it to be like this, all anime and shit.
Why?
But why did Monokuma leave a weapon like that in the research lab? He's pretty careless, isn't he? Oh jeez, the whole thing's falling apart. Everything's falling apart. You can't control me. I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
Right?
Hey, what should we do?
Remember.
Just as I said before, we need to find the truth in order to end the killing game. Okay, but what do we need to look for? Obviously, we need to find the real identity of the mastermind behind the killing game.
What?
The mastermind? Is there really a mastermind in this academy?
Because...
Hopefully it's not me. If the outside world is destroyed, then the mastermind must be in this school, right? Bite my nails, it's so tense. Kokichi wasn't the mastermind. Then, in that case...
I don't know.
But I thought the only ones saved by the Gopher Project were us 16 students, immune to despair, AIDS, and meteors.
Nope.
Don't you think it's possible someone may have infiltrated the Gopher Project? A mole?
That's right.
A mole amongst all of his gophers? That someone could be the mastermind, hiding somewhere in this school. Someone? You mean a remnant of despair, right? Then someone else inside this academy besides Kokichi is a remnant of despair?
That's
If we
true.
can find them and kill them, then this killing game should end. I don't know about killing them. Well, hey, let's do it anyway. Even if we can't, let's just stay in the school and, repopulate the earth together. Yeah, Shuichi! Shuichi and all these beautiful ladies, man! Want to smell my pits, girls?
But...
Oh yeah, I'm such a heartthrob now. But there is the possibility that the mastermind is hiding somewhere in this academy. This complex is huge. There must be places we haven't explored yet. Like Runtaro's room, cough cough. It seems like it's worth a shot.
But...
And that's not the only thing we have to find. To truly end this killing game, we must find the mastermind of despair, yo. And also find hope. We'll be Komaida's followers. We'll be just like our idol Komaida. You know, doing what Komaida would do. Painting our nails and stuff or something. Hope?
Remember...
Our home. Where we're going to live after this killing game ends. It'll be like Biodome with Pauly Shore maybe. I know there is hope out there. We have to find it before we leave. This isn't some fictional story, dipshit. So I don't think things will work out that well.
Hey!
But if we look for it, we just might find it. If we don't try, we'll never find anything. So we have to try.
That's true.
Since Kibo is distracting the Exosols and being super badass and cool, we won't have to worry about violating the school rules.
Okay.
There must be other rooms that we haven't investigated yet.
Alright!
You're right! There's no point complaining. Let's all just do what we can. So Maki and Shuichi do all the work while Tsumugi and Himiko just stand around being stupid and or doing drugs in the corner. Makes sense, probably. That's how it's always. That's how it always goes with these fucking characters. Well, if we all work together, everything will be alright, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it shouldn't be difficult. Smiling Maki. No matter how impossible it seems, we'll accomplish it. Maki! Yeah,
Okay.
that's right. Let's get all uplifting and shit. Hey, Samugi, want some of that dank kush? Yeah, that's right.
All right.
We need to find the hope and despair hidden in this academy. When all's revealed, this killing game will end, yo! Let's do it! Get that rockin' soundtrack going! Bow!
Hey,
Then let's split up and start searching. Yeah, we're gonna split up. We're in such a united mood. That's right. We'll be safe if we stay together, right? Okay, let's split up, gang. Fucking Shuichi snacks. Well, we don't have enough time left to go all together, unfortunately. Also, it's apparently timed. We'll fucking die of explosions or something. Right, we'll see each other soon. Oh God, what do we do first? Alright, I should go too. We need to end this killing game before dawn. Goddamn moons are gonna fall on us. Ah! Uh-oh. That's no bueno. Not the cardboard set pieces! That's not good. Can we still teleport? Fuck, they really fucking destroyed that shit. Whoa, a hole. What is this hole you speak of? Now it is time to test the bonds with your friends. Time to dawn, and your bond with your friends will be displayed. Oh yeah, let's kick ass and take names. Oh, gotta stop this killing game. If your bond increases, you can move large debris. So work hard to end the killing game before dawn breaks. Oh my God. Fucking Jesus Christ. There's a staircase. Why is there a staircase here? Was the staircase supposed to be unlocked by a mysterious item? There must be clues here. I gotta investigate them, man. There's a Monokuma in the background. Well, I missed like all of them, so it doesn't matter. 000100. What the? Oh shit. So every single one of these actions that I takes will make it go, like, will increase the timer, eh? Sounds good. Bonds with my friends and stuff. Friendship powers at 0, I guess. This is different. What's with the tunnel, man? Where could this lead, I wonder? What the fuck? It's broken from this door. It's an ultimate lab. It isn't open, but there's only one ultimate lab left.
Okay.
Kokichi's Ultimate Supreme Leaders Lab. Oh my God, we get to see the insides of Disney. The door isn't supposed to open. Per the rules, if a student dies before their Ultimate Research Lab is opened, then the lab will remain closed. Ha ha ha! Even in death, he says, "Fuck you, Shuichi!" But Keebs' explosives broke the door. Let's get inside! Let's steal! Roll raid through Kokichi's panty drawer!
Don't touch my leopard skin undies.
What the fuck? So he's Batman, okay. Dice. So this is Kokichi's lab. Certainly does have that evil organization feel, but there's nothing that would identify the remnants of despair. Let's show him that the students of Hope Speak Academy will never submit to despair.
Oh, despair.
At the time, that was Kaido, but he didn't know anything about it either, so... I mean, who's to say he does... It's like there are other evils aside from despair around. If this lab was made for Kokichi, there should be some link to the remnants. Perhaps it's hidden somewhere. I gotta investigate thoroughly even though I'm on a goddamn timer. Central chair. Kokichi's chair. Something a supreme leader would definitely sit in. But something feels off. Too cliche. Feels like the entire room is just an elaborate prank. Not that Kokichi would do that to me. Supercar is flashing for some reason. A supercar? The kind of thing members of the evil organization drive around? Would an evil organization really want to drive around in such flashy cars? It's more like a child's idea of what an evil organization would have. And there's a chopper in the background too. What's with the afros? There are matching shoes and suits of many colors here. This is the Ultimate Supreme Leaders Lab. Wait, no. Ultimate Supreme Leader. He's devilishly fabulous and fashionable. Are these uniforms for the other members of the organization? Matching colored suits? Unsettling objects? Gas masks? Handcuffs? He's a pyro? Also wigs and glasses for disguise, I imagine. They seem comical. He just liked to play dress-up, apparently. That's what made him so evil. Large table, what I imagine is used for strategy meetings. There's nothing of any particular interest on top of the table. Can't examine stupid shit, man. Emblem. This must be the emblem of the organization Kokichi leads. But do the remnants put up emblems? And I can't examine the goddamn helicopter? Book. Oh, there we go. It's probably planted here. Collection of files, bound like a book. Complete history of Hope Speak Academy. Uh-oh. Picked up the book and began rapidly flipping through the pages. Man, who's this Komeda fucker? He looks fucking stupid. Inside. Flashback. Oh man. Get everyone get that nostalgia going. Oh man, look at those stills. Those awesome PSP graphics. This is the history of the battle between hope and despair. We've already remembered all this. We know this information. I don't suppose it make for a particularly useful clue. I don't suppose. Nope, something's not right. Something is off, because the things written in this book.
Got a minute?
Do you really have time to read a book? Books are evil, Shuichi. Stay away. Maki! I flinched in surprise as Maki peeked at the thick book in my hands.
What?
The complete history of Hope's Peak Academy? What's the point of reading this now? You already remembered Hope's Peak Academy with the flashback light, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, I thought that as well. Oh, Maki, this is perfect timing. Will you come with me? For what? I need you to tell me everything you remember about the history of Hope's Peak Academy.
Why?
Huh? But why? I need to check something important. I don't really understand, but I just need to talk about it, right? She gave me a big, almost theatrical sigh, and started speaking in bored narration. New World Order?
Hope's Peak Academy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in
It's really fucking... Even when I played the first game, it's like... everyone classified it as that. Everyone universally agreed that's what the, most apocalyptic bullshit should be called. Also, there were giant bears running around killing everyone. It was pretty great.
The world was plunged into ruin, and humanity into the depths of despair.
Though this is just a still from the day after tomorrow.
This tragic event was caused by a lone high school girl.
With the biggest breasts of all time.
The ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. In order to fulfill her plans to plunge humanity and the world into utter despair, she organized the killing game of Hope's Peak Academy's 78th class. Trapped by the ultimate despair, the 78th class...
Hope you guys didn't remember to not play the first game, yuck. Spoil everything.
...to participate in the killing game. But in the end, Junko Enoshima died at the hands of the very killing game she masterminded.
Yeah. She was always so happy.
With her death, the despair outbreaks ended, and the world slowly began to recover. But the remnants of despair continued to carry out Junko's
The
legacy.
Bearheads versus the Men in Black cosplayers. Let's do it.
The Future Foundation was established to fight against them, and their war raged on, until one day, when the war suddenly ended.
Thanks to fucking meteors!
The meteorites, right? Skip that part.
Yeah, let's skip the stupid shit.
Is that alright?
Do you remember anything about the new Hope's Peak Academy? As for Hope's Peak Academy...
It was later rebuilt by former members of the Future Foundation and resumed operations. They continued to scout students who possessed ultimate level talent, and that's all we know.
This doesn't make sense. No, that doesn't make sense, because what Maki just told me is exactly what I remember. What is written in this book? Are these just lies? Or are they? Ah! I turned to one of the pages, almost without thinking.
What's
wrong?
No.
Well, it's just the afterword written on the last page. It says that these documents were collected by several esteemed researchers. This is the most thorough, accurate book written on the subject. Well, it says it's the complete history, so what's the problem? The problem is if it's true. Interesting. They added that part at the bottom. The only way to be admitted was by being scouted, so that's probably going to come into play. Someone forced their way in. Trying to think of what Shuichi's main issue with what was stated was. Is it the fact that, like, the way that our memories from the flashback lights and what the book is telling us is the main discrepancy, that because it's all documented and stuff like that, we couldn't be a part of the next class that came in type of thing, or no? We'll see, I guess. We can't ignore these inconsistencies. I should investigate more. In order to investigate this, I need to know more about fucking Kokichi. What makes him tick? I'm just so interested in him. I found this in his lab after all. Could be planted, who knows, but hey, whatever.